Have you ever truly wondered about the hidden cognitive secret that successfully empowers great thinkers to fundamentally generate world-changing ideas quickly and easily without excessive visible effort? The answer lies in the precise manipulation of their brain's internal electrical patterns, specifically brainwaves, that can be fine-tuned to access specific, highly desirable cognitive states that enhance performance significantly. The powerful concept of brainwave entrainment teaches that deep innovation is never accidental, but the direct result of the brain's trained ability to consistently access and sustain optimal frequencies easily. Neuroscience has definitively identified alpha and theta waves as the most crucial frequencies directly correlated with superior creativity, deep relaxation, and advanced complex problem-solving capabilities. Mastering this specific frequency tuning is the key to successfully stopping detrimental mind-wandering and unlocking the potential for genius-level thinking that exists within your own mind. What is the crucial difference between divergent thinking and convergent thinking? And which specific frequency is best suited for each distinct type of creative thought? I will be revealing these critical frequencies and their applications in the middle section of this video. I personally spent my early career years trapped in great difficulty, generating truly new solutions, often feeling my mind was simply too noisy and stressed to successfully capture genuinely original insights. I used to mistakenly try working harder and spending more time at my desk, when my brain actually urgently required a state of deliberate, controlled relaxation to effectively process complex information creatively and non-linearly. I quickly realized that my persistent struggle was never a lack of data, but a profound inability to successfully switch the mental channel from a rigid, tense beta mode to the expansive theta mode necessary for deep innovation. Perhaps you also recognize this dilemma. Possessing all the required information yet finding brilliant ideas seem frustratingly distant and incredibly hard to effectively implement. Applying the science of brainwave entrainment completely changed my perspective, clearly showing me that we can consciously train our brains to achieve that elusive visionary frequency in a minimal amount of time. We will explore exactly how highly successful leaders utilize simple audio techniques to strategically manage their internal brain frequencies every day. The primary conflict that seriously inhibits innovative thinking is the destructive dominance of high beta waves, above 20 Hz, which are inherently linked to debilitating anxiety, stress, and overly analytical, rigid thinking patterns. Although beta is a crucial frequency necessary for executive focus, answering emails, logistical tasks, sustained high beta dominance predictably causes severe cognitive exhaustion and successfully suppresses necessary non-linear processing. This persistent internal stress neurologically locks the brain into a highly reactive survival thought pattern, diverting creative energy to manage unnecessary internal tension effectively. Energy that should be dedicated to breakthrough creative thought is ruthlessly consumed managing tension, ensuring novel ideas are difficult to bring to conscious awareness and fruition. Visionary leaders must systematically suppress this high-stress beta frequency to successfully open the mental space required for deep and valuable strategic insight. We must urgently learn to release our obsession with sheer speed and short-term efficiency so the brain can correctly perceive the larger strategic picture. The cognitive key to unlocking robust visionary thinking lies in successfully accessing alpha waves, 8-12 Hz, and theta waves, 4-8 Hz, which are scientifically known as the creative gateway due to their functional benefits. Alpha waves consistently create a state of relaxed alertness, proving ideal for meditation and reflection that calms the system but maintains necessary awareness for action. Theta waves, which directly answers the open loop earlier, are scientifically linked with profound insight, aha moments, deep creativity, and reliable access to the subconscious mind where memory resides. Research demonstrably proves that consciously balancing alpha, rest, and theta, creation, is the neurological prerequisite for experiencing true aha moments and transformative, genius thought processes. These specific, slower frequencies successfully allow the brain to form novel connections between ideas that are completely inaccessible during busy, high-stress conscious states. The practical solution for successfully shifting your brain's frequency is utilizing brainwave entrainment with binaural beats to quickly and reliably trigger the desired alpha and theta waves in the brain. This technology plays two slightly different frequencies into each ear. For example, 400 Hz and 406 Hz, causing the brain to internally perceive a third tone at the precise target frequency, 6 Hz for theta. Research shows that this crucial entrainment successfully helps the brain to rapidly synchronize its electrical activity with the external calming rhythm, efficiently facilitating a quick transition to the desired creative state. Utilizing this specific technology, especially with high-quality headphones, is proven to non-invasively induce specific brain states, without requiring years of meditation or extensive internal training. The powerful entrainment effect provides a measurable neurological shortcut for accessing optimal mental conditions quickly and effectively. Answering the open loop about thinking types, research consistently shows that binaural beats specifically influence divergent thinking, generating many original ideas, far more effectively than convergent thinking, finding one correct solution. Alpha and theta frequencies successfully lower cortical arousal, which reduces psychological inhibition and allows for the unfiltered, free flow of novel ideas. Convergent thinking, which requires beta waves, is optimally performed after the initial brainstorming phase, utilizing logic to evaluate the multitude of generated ideas efficiently. You must consciously use alpha divided by theta frequencies for the necessary brainstorming phase, and then transition to a quiet environment, or low beta, for the subsequent logical evaluation phase. Managing both distinct types of creativity with the appropriate frequency is the essential key to a complete and effective innovation cycle. The success of brainwave entrainment is also profoundly mediated by dopamine neurochemistry, which is strongly linked to reward, motivation, and effective attention regulation in the brain. Research indicates that interventions boosting dopamine can directly enhance creative performance, particularly within the domain of divergent thinking. Although binaural beats may influence dopamine indirectly, the resulting state of relaxed alertness, alpha, is perfectly ideal for allowing new ideas to surface without detrimental internal pressure. Dopamine dramatically enhances pattern recognition, neurologically making your brain significantly better at making connections between seemingly unrelated ideas effortlessly. This precise ritual of listening creates a positive, self-reinforcing cycle where creative reward motivates you to constantly seek more original insight. Significant empirical evidence from studies testing theta frequencies, 48 Hz, on university students shows measurable improvement in creativity, psychological well-being, and a noticeable reduction in total mood disturbance after audio exposure. The theta frequency, often called the gateway to the subconscious, measurably facilitates the essential connection between the conscious mind and deeply stored memory, yielding innovative solutions. The consequent positive mood boost triggered by theta is scientifically known to broaden the individual's thought and action range, which is the undeniable neurological core of all human creativity. This body of evidence confirms the robust potential of binaural beats as an accessible, non-invasive tool for enhancing mental health, which in turn supports superior cognitive performance. Accessing theta intentionally allows you to harness accumulated memory and insight resources usually blocked by an overly active conscious mind. Practical application demands a structured, intentional frequency transition ritual to smoothly move your brain from linear logical work, beta, to necessary creative thought, theta, rapidly. This specific ritual should include a mandatory 15-minute device-free pause immediately after an intensive beta work session, followed by dedicated listening to personalized alpha or theta binaural beats. Incorporating light manual focus activities, such as making a quick sketch or taking a brief walk, also successfully helps to suppress beta dominance and gently activate the crucial alpha waves. This structured ritual neurologically signals to your brain that the cognitive regime has intentionally shifted, immediately minimizing internal resistance and barriers to the flow state. Consistency in this essential transition ritual gradually increases the brain's neuroplasticity for ultimately more efficient frequency shifting in the future. Imagine yourself as the chief conductor of your brain's complex orchestra. You must precisely choose when the analytical instruments should play loudly, beta, and when the creative instruments must be granted the central stage, theta and alpha. If you continuously command all instruments to play loudly, high beta, you inevitably produce stressful, disruptive noise, and creativity completely vanishes from the stage. Energetic leadership is the conscious art of managing this complex orchestra, demanding you master the deliberate use of mental silence, alpha divided by theta, to enable harmony and deep, profound insight to naturally emerge. Becoming a true visionary requires much more than innate talent alone. It requires conscious frequency management to reliably summon inspiration on specific demand. Ignoring one single instrument will inevitably destroy the entire symphony of your total cognitive performance. In conclusion, sound frequencies for creativity is the verified neuroscience method validating your ability to directly regulate cognitive focus through specific, targeted audio frequencies. The conflict between chronic stress and profound insight is overcome by strategically replacing harmful beta dominance with focused meditation and entrainment rituals, successfully building robust frequency transition skills. The true solution is balancing divergent thinking and convergent thinking by utilizing theta divided by alpha waves for idea generation and beta waves for subsequent logical execution and planning. Scientific evidence confirms that you can rigorously train your brain to access states of genius that were once considered mysterious or rare phenomena. You possess the incredible potential to reliably summon eureka moments intentionally by respecting and actively aligning with your unique, natural electrical brain rhythms. Therefore, now is the decisive time to immediately implement this frequency transition protocol into your daily routine without any detrimental delay. Challenge yourself to dedicate 15 minutes each day to Theta meditation or listening to binaural beats designed for pure creativity, actively interrupting the distracting beta noise. Remember this core truth. Creative breakthrough begins at the brainwave level, not from stricter scheduling or excessive consumption of coffee, which is the verifiable secret of truly world-changing leaders. If this powerful guide to creative frequencies has successfully opened your eyes to your hidden potential, please show your deep commitment by immediately hitting the like button